My name is Grace Shalom Hopkins, and welcome back to another episode of Grace Shalom at Home. And today we are talking about healing mastitis or clogged ducts naturally. Yeah. So before we can talk about how to fix it, we kind of have to know what it is. So essentially, clogged ducts and mastitis are a form of inflammation and, in the case of mastitis, infection. So why does this happen to us and our poor selves? It happens for a couple of reasons. One of which, oh, I see the light has changed dramatically. Yay, natural light. One of the reasons it happens is because of oversupply or engorgement. Now, this is what I have. I have oversupply. It's controlled now for the most part. But if you have oversupply, you probably are being engorged more often than a woman with normal supply or lower supply. Now, if you have regular supply and you go too long between feedings, then you can get engorged. I know, that bothers me too. Bean doesn't like to go too long between feedings. She votes no on that bill. So this can cause all kinds of inflammation. Basically, the little tubes that your milk goes through stretch and they get abused, and it's just not cool. The other way, I don't want to eat that right now. Thank you. The other way this is going to happen is if you are overtired or super stressed out. That never happens to moms. Never. So an example of a double whammy might be a car trip. So say you're going to grandmother's house for Christmas. This is probably a little stressful for you. You're not getting your regular sleep schedule, neither is the baby. You're sitting in the car, you're getting engorged, but you want to plow through. All of this is a recipe for a boob-related disaster. Yeah. Another thing is pressure on your breast, like a car seat or a bag, or sometimes if you first start sleeping through the night without feeding, you get really engorged and then you sleep on your stomach. That can cause a problem where it hadn't ever before. So this sleepy, engorged pressure cocktail is what we want to avoid. But you're here because it's probably happened to you. So let's just get into fixing it. So you want to fix it. Now, there are a few tried and true methods that will get you through. One, you want to first off support your immune system. So I recommend On Guard. I like the On Guard Touch, and then I run that across the outside edge of the inflamed breast and the bottoms of my feet. This boosts my overall immune system, which helps my body fight the inflammation and inflammation and infection if there is one, and prevent it from turning into an infection if there isn't one. So you don't want it to progress. A clogged duct is plenty bad. You don't need it to get any worse. Then we want to bring down some of that inflammation and swelling as fast as possible. That's where the hot compresses, hot shower, all that come in. So you want to apply hot pressure around your breast. Some people like to lean over a bowl. Some people like to get like a pre-fold cloth diaper or a towel and heat it up and put it on. Some people like to go in the shower. Quite frankly, I'm a wimp. I don't like any type of high temperature, so I don't really enjoy any of that. So I just picked the most convenient for the moment. So far, dangling over a bowl of hot water has never been the most convenient. But, you know, that's just me. Are you putting your food down my shirt? That's exciting. So once you've gotten that, it's hot. While it's all heated up, now is a prime time to massage out the clog. This part, I'm not even going to lie to you, is going to suck. It's going to hurt, and if it doesn't hurt a lot, you're not doing it right. you need to massage out the clog. Some people have actually reported that you can get like a tendril of like cottage cheese coming out. I've never seen that. I would be impressed if I did. But I have gotten some rocket effect where you get the clog and all of a sudden your milk just like sprays across the room further and stronger than it ever has before. That's happened before. Particularly with a milk blister, but that's a different topic. Anyhow, so you're massaging. This is gonna hurt like heck. But you want to find the clot. So let's say the clot is here. And you want to massage down. You don't want to massage in or up or around. You're massaging it towards its exit point. And you want to get it all, and you can start way up in the shoulder and down your rib cage, because your milk ducts are all the way through that area. It's not just in the breast tissue. So get that going. I'm going to be the first to say I hate doing this, and usually I have my husband do it. It's most effective during a letdown. So, you know that letdown's already hurt, just like power through that and get that out. If you don't have a partner who's around, you can also use a vibrator, preferably one that's powerful and sort of on the larger, wider end of things. You don't want like a teeny little inside your purse thing that's like me. And you want something a little bigger to get the full area. If you have one of those, that is really the perfect tool for this problem. So if you want to if you have a vibrator, you can actually keep it next to you every time you nurse and just vibrate out that clot every time you let down. Boosted our immune system, heated it up, massaged it out. Now we need to soothe it. So you want an anti-inflammation. So things like frankincense touch, lavender touch, those are the ones that I use, but you can do your own research as to anti-inflammation methods. Some people put cabbage leaves down their bra, and that helps bring down the inflammation. Inflammation in the breast and inflammation in the rest of your body is very similar. So things that work for the rest of you should be pretty effective on this too, because you want to just soothe and remove and heal that whole system. If you're particularly sensitive, you may want to bring down inflammation-inducing foods. So maybe bring down your red meat consumption, some of your sugar, some of your caffeine. Just kind of play around with your diet to see if that's making a big difference as well. And finally, we need to heal, which means, yeah, this is your favorite part, which means you ought to take your happy self to your bed, to your couch, to your lazy boy, to your bathtub. Bring along your little nursling and just chill out, preferably naked, with like some TV that you like, some geeky TV shows. Oop, you dropped it. And just nurse and nurse and nurse and nurse. And it's okay if the baby spits up. Yeah, it's your favorite part? Because they are sucking that clot out and draining the milk and letting those ducts have a chance to heal, and you are dousing your body in oxytocin and rest and calm, and that's what you need. You should be cured after all of this, especially if you catch it early. This almost always works. I have had clogged duct or mastitis more than 5 times, probably more like 8. I don't remember the exact count now. And I have only needed to go to the doctor once, and that was my very first time. However, if you are running a super high fever for more than a couple of days and it's not getting better and it's getting worse and you're getting like a bruise at the edge of your breast, or it's too painful to feed your baby, or your baby's refusing to eat because the flavor is that of infection, you need to go to the doctor and get an antibiotic. Even me, the hippie, really recommends you go see a doctor if it's not getting better. Don't push it. I totally pushed it 2 weeks the first time. Oh, that sucked. So don't be like me. And in case it wasn't clear, if you have any questions, you should totally check with a medical provider. I am not. Just a person who's had a lot of mastitis, so lots of experience. So if you are interested in how to obtain the essential oils that I mentioned, I have left my contact information down below. I will catch you next time. I hope you don't have to use this information, but if you have a nursing baby, you probably do. This is not a failing on your part. It's just how it works. Our bodies sometimes need a little extra love. And honestly, I think a good mastitis clogged duct experience helps you get really in tune with the rest that you need and the amount of nursing your baby needs. Or I guess in this case you need to. So it's a good learning experience all around. Don't feel discouraged if it happens, even though it sucks a lot. But you can fix it through holistic means or Western medication. It's totally curable. You're not going to suffer forever. So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any thoughts or other suggestions on mastitis, care, keeping, prevention, comment down below. If you like this kind of thing, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you next time. Bye. I feel like I'm a rapper.